Well, hi there, welcome back to DGTV. Thanks for joining us on the channel for, of course, another new product introduction. And today we've got a very significant one. It's from the team at Srixon that the new ZX Mark II family has just been released. So right now in store, all of the fitting kits, the products on the shelves, so you can dive in now and get fully custom fit for your ZX Mark II product. What's in the ZX Mark II family? Well, there's two drivers, there's a fairway, there's a hybrid, and a family of irons, and you really are going to want to check these out. Okay, the team at Srixon have done an amazing job gathering a host of major championship winning athletes. Hideki Matsuyama, Shane Lowry, Brooks Koepka, Graham McDowell, Hannah Green, Mkii Lee, all major championship winners, all using the Srixon product. But the question is, do we have something here that's going to help your game? And I think we do. Well, if you are a player that needs a new metal wood and you need a little bit of forgiveness, well, maybe the ZX5 is the one for you. There it is there. And there are a couple of significant features in the ZX5 which also carry across into the ZX7. We'll talk about that in a second, which you need to know about. Rebound frame, dual flex zones. So that's Srixon's signature technology. A flex zone just here, and then also the face, really allowing the engineers to keep that energy through the strike so you've got maximum ball speed. So rebound frame is all about maintaining ball speed and giving you as much power. Increased ball speed up to 2.5 miles across the two models. So there has been an update in ball speed when it's been measured by the Srixon engineers. So rebound frame technology, you'll see that in the metal woods, you'll see that in the fairway and the hybrid. And of course, some other updates to the face. That's really important. We want a forgiving face, but we want to maximize that ball speed. So variable thickness face. So the ZX5, that's the driver. If you want ultimate consistency, well, the ZX5 driver is the one for you to look at. And you can see it's slightly longer in this profile. So higher MOI when we've got this profile at the back. A weight at the back here, down low and out the back, giving you that MOI and that forgiveness. That's what you want. And a really sleek shape and a great looking design from top down. So it is a high performing, forgiving driver with all of those performance features that you need to get that ball going further, but help you keep it a little straighter on the fairway. Find more fairways to get your score going this way. And of course, both of the ZX5 and the ZX7 driver feature the adjustable hosel technology here. Star Crown technology features in both of the drivers. What's Star Crown technology? A very thin titanium crown with the structuring to give it that strength, but allow the engineers to position critical weight into the parts of the driver where we need it. Star Crown technology, rebound frame, variable thickness, adjustable hosel in a very forgiving package with a tunable weight at the back there. That's the ZX5. And of course, if you want the ultimate control driver, if you're that shot maker, you want to tune your ball flight, you want to tune your shape, well, the ZX7 driver might be the one for you. You can see a little different. It's a little difference in its profile, a little shorter in this distance here, a little taller here. Compact, still 460 cc's, a little bit more suited to that faster swinger, that ball striking player. Well, we've got two weights at the back here. You can see the two weight positions there, allowing you to tune them side to side to really adjust your ball flight, spin, launch conditions, and really help you dial that in. Of course, it's got rebound frame technology, variable face thickness, Star Crown technology, and the adjustable hosel. That is the driver family. And of course, in the drivers, you can get fit into a low launch, low spin, or if you need a little bit more launch and a little bit more spin characteristics to maximize your distance and carry, well, you've got the hazardous red there. So two great shafts. We've seen those, very popular and very, very highly spec shafts. You can get fit for those, no problems at all. Yes, of course, there's a ZX Mark II fairway wood as well. You can see that here. And of course, it features rebound frame technology, so that dual flex zone is in the fairway as well. So we have a carbon crown here with a step down. So the engineers have worked hard to get that weight nice and low to allow you to launch this fairway wood nice and high. Whether it's off a tee, whether it's off the fairway, you can launch it high without a problem. It's a sleek looking fairway. It looks great at address. It's nice and compact. That matte finish, which is also in the driver there that I just showed you, it really is a great looking fairway. Of course, you've got the hazardous Project X shaft in this as well. Now, of course, there's a new ZX Mark II hybrid as well. And yes, we've got rebound frame technology here. We've got a new face radius here. So the engineers have worked hard to change the shape there just to once again allow them to position that CG, that weight down nice and low to get you launching the ball high with maximum carry, maximum distance, that drop and stop ability into those greens on par fives or long par fours. So that's the new hybrid there. It's a great looking profile, nice and compact, minimal offset. It really does look great at address. Okay, let's take a look at the new ZX Mark II iron family. This one here is the ZX Mark II utility. Now, Srixon utilities have featured on tour for a number of years, and for good reason. They are a beautiful and wonderful looking club and a high performing utility iron, and it continues to be developed with the introduction of mainframe technology. Now, mainframe technology, you'll find mainframe technology on the forged faces of the utility, of the ZX4 and the ZX5. So what is mainframe technology? I'm glad you asked. So basically on the forged faces, you've got a system of grooves, channels and cavities that have been AI inserted into the back of the forged faces. And that's the Srixon engineer's way of giving you maximum ball speed, but also maximum forgiveness. So it's thin where it needs to be, and they've placed weight out near the toe where you need it to maximize your strike and give you that performance that you need and consistency that you need. So we've got ball speed and we've got forgiveness with mainframe technology. As I said, forged face on this utility and a hollow forged body. One of the other features on this ZX utility is the sole notches here. You can see them just there. And that really has been inspired by tour players, really wanting turf interaction to be minimized on strikes where it doesn't matter, so there's less drag and better performance on all types of conditions and all types of strikes with these sole notches here. And we've got this wide sole there, so it's really giving you the best contact off a variety of turf conditions and of course off the tee. It's available in a 2, 3 and a 4. So if you want forgiveness at the top end of your bag, well, maybe that system is the one you want to have a look at in that ZX utility. Of course, you can get it in that recoil dart shaft or a steel nip-on option shaft. Get custom fit, and that will help you understand what your best options are in the ZX utility, but it is a quality utility iron. Okay, let's have a look at probably the most significant change when we look at the comparison of the previous model to the current model, and that's the ZX4. Now, as I said, significant change. They've really now brought this model into line with the look and the feel of the entire family. It stood out a little separately before. So just from purely aesthetic perspective, this has had a significant change, and it really does now sit in concert with the rest of the irons as a family type of look. And that's really important to a lot of players when they're having combination sets, for example, that it looks like part of a system and part of a family. And that is really been achieved 100% top marks for the Srixon team on the look of the ZX4. But of course, it continues to be refined. Mainframe technology with those grooves and notches in behind there and this forged face. It's a hollow cavity iron, so it's going to give you a lot of ball speed. Forged face, soft sound, that's what we want when we get that forged face in there, and it really is in a great looking club. A little wider in the sole, and you can see there some technology which is common across the ZX4, 5 and 7, the Tour VT sole. Once again, the Srixon Tour players love Tour VT sole. A little bit of bounce at the front, a little bit of trailing edge relief here. That gives you an immense quality of strike. Even when you miss-hit it, it's going to help you get the best contact on the ball. That's Tour VT sole. It's on all of the irons, but you can see it there. This is the widest sole that they have. It's the most forgiving club. Of course, steel or graphite shaft. This is a Nippon 950 Neo. It's a high launching, lighter weight performing Nippon shaft, high quality shaft, the Nippon shaft. It is one that you want to check out if you need that distance forgiveness in a great looking package. The ZX4 is the one for you to check out. Okay, here's the ZX5. So if you're a player that's maybe got that mid-teen handicap, but you want to get it going lower and you really value a shot-making type of club, but you still need the performance and the forgiveness, well, maybe the ZX5 is the one that you want to have a look at. And as you can see there, I talked about that look and that consistency of that aesthetic across the model lines, and you can see it right there. We've got mainframe technology. We've got that SUP 10 forged face mated to a forged body, so it's going to give you that great look, feel and performance that you want from a forged club. It's got the cavity back here, so we've got the Srixon ZX5 badge in there. We've got high density tungsten placed in the right spots in the long and mid irons, so going to help you launch the ball. It's going to help you control the spin, and it's going to make it even more forgiving with the placement of that tungsten in there. And we start to get variable groove technology, so the 8, 9 pitching wedge and gap wedge, if you have a gap wedge, has a different profile of groove and a different amount of grooves on the face to help you with the spin control with those shot making clubs. Really important stuff. That's the ZX5. It's a great looking club, of course. Tour VT sole, a little wider, a little more forgiving, a little bit more offset than the ZX7 that I'll show you now, but a really high performing, high quality looking item right there. Of course, the green and the red decals there signify that these clubs all come with Nippon Modus shaft or the Nippon 950 Neo. This is the high launching shaft, so that might be the one for the ZX4 if you need that high launch, nice easy launching. But if you need a mid-weight, you've got the Tor Modus 105, or if you need that heavier profile, you've got the Modus 120. We can fit you into any profile of shaft in that family there across all of the models, so we really can dial in your shaft requirements and also your head requirements in the Srixon ZX Mark II family. Okay, let's take a look at the ZX7. It's the pure feeling, workable, more compact player's iron. If you're a player that wants a high performing, great looking, performance oriented iron, or maybe the ZX7 Mark II is the one for you to have a look at. Now, there's a couple of things to point out here. We don't have mainframe. You can see it there maybe. It's called Pure Frame. This is a 1020 carbon steel forged piece of equipment. And right here, there's an 80% thicker mass behind the strike zone. So what's that doing? It's giving you that great quality, great feel and great sound in the strike. So Pure Frame is included in the forging here. You can see right there. That's what Pure Frame's doing. Once again, a thinner profile in the sole, Tor VT sole. This works great. You've got to test it out to really feel it and believe it, but it's awesome. The use of tungsten in the ZX7 Mark II in the long and the mid irons, you can see it there just called out. That little notch there is the tungsten insert there. It's designed to help you control the spin and also give you that forgiveness on miss hits. A little shorter in the blade sizes get progressively shorter as you get from ZX4, ZX5 and ZX7, but as I said before, really that top line stays consistently the same size as you get through. Now, what's so significant about that? For many years, we've been building sets of clubs in combination, so players realise the fact that they can get more forgiveness out of the top end of their bag, their longer irons, and then get performance out of the bottom end of their bag. And I think you can get the picture now. What I'm trying to draw out is that this set of irons can be combined in a number of different capacities. It really has become a popular thing to do when you're trying to maximise the performance out of your set. And once again, going back to the look and the feel and the shape, all of those aesthetic characteristics that we want, well, when you combine a combination set, if that's what you need to do, and that's what we help you understand when you get fitted, well, it's going to look fantastic in your bag no matter what set of clubs you end up with. But of course, if you need ZX7 from top to bottom, that's there. If you need ZX5 from top to bottom, of course that's there. And if you need ZX4 from top to bottom, that's there. It's there for you to determine when you get fit. But once again, this new range of product from Srixon is a great one. You want to check it out. The teams around Australia can't wait to see you in store to get fit for your ZX7 Mark II family. Thanks for joining us on DGTV. We'll see you next time. Play well.